protest action?
Good morning. My name is Ahmed Mohammed, branch president of the Trinidad Cement Limited local branch of the Oilfields Workers Trade Union. We are here demonstrating our displeasure and dissatisfaction with the manner in which the company are treating workers at this stage. It's a very insensitive and inhumane conduct really of the management, and while they are purporting or claiming to be rather in compliance of the law, what we are seeing are really blatant breaches of the company in respect to the Retrenchment and Severance Benefit Act, in regards to the Industrial Relations Act, and even very basic human resource management principles. Workers are being treated in such a manner that they are traumatized. There's a status of chaos and confusion in the workplace, where workers' names would have been leaked by the management in the workplace amongst the workers to be targets of retrenchment, and some of them to some very frivolous proposals for redeployment. These actions of the company constitute major breaches and in some instances may also likely be industrial relations offenses. So we are hoping and poised to meet with the company on Monday, where the President General of our union would have confirmed attendance to their proposed date of meeting, which is the 5th of February. At this stage, we are hearing word on the ground again, amidst all of this confusion, that the managing director is indicating he has had no communication. He would have been told of this communication personally, and the company's HR and IR department has confirmed the receipt of such communication. So at this stage, it is ambiguous whether or not they would be in attendance. But in any event, our business continues. And we intend to continue our action as well and hold our prayer meetings as well here on an ongoing basis.
Okay, and should this meeting on Monday not be fruitful, what action? Do you have any actions planned?
Well, of course, the union is always prepared in a state of readiness, and we will, however, escalate appropriately. Such escalation I will not be willing to divulge at this moment. But the union is always prepared and ready. We are a union that is 80 years strong.
Okay, anything specifically you're looking for from that meeting on Monday?
We are looking to have some clarification. We are looking to have a clear intention, because what we are seeing now in layman's terms is really a sneaky approach by the company's management in how they are treating with the business, to which workers would have made tremendous sacrifices over the years and in the very recent past. And it is that said MOA that we are going to discuss and attempt to resolve fully on Monday when we meet with the company's management, where workers would have contributed at 20% of their earnings from since 2014, when that MOA would have been enacted. What we are also concerned about as well is that we expect to see a clear plan, a very transparent plan from the company as to the structure that we are working with. The company's management would have given a proposed structure for the company back in November. Such structure was asked to be kept private in the interim until we have had discussions. What we are seeing proposed by the company in these purported notices, formal notices for retrenchment and redundancy, is that it is not in compliance with what they would have given us as their proposed structure. So at this stage, there's a tremendous amount of doubt in our minds as to where they are going, what structure they are really complying with, and we need to have that very clear idea from the company where we are going. And the documentation should be consistent with what they are saying, as well as consistent with what they are doing. At this point in time, all three are separate and apart. So they are saying one thing, they are giving us documentation that is reflecting something else, and their actions is even in variance to those two.
Can you describe or give a little bit, elaborate more on the you said that how there's different things you're saying, right? And could you elaborate more on what it is, the conflict, in what they're saying, like the parameters of it?
Well, case in point, and of major concern to workers is that the management continue to say they repeat or recite the mantra to workers that we are interested in issuing VSEP offers to workers. While we are aware there are some workers who may very well be interested in so doing, what the company has been advised by the court back in December, on December 8th, when they would have actually been found guilty of an industrial relations offense, albeit no fine would have been imposed on the company by the court would have admonished the company to meet with the union and conduct it, which is why they would have first been really, dealt with an industrial relations offense. But at this stage, they are saying that to workers, but there is no forthcoming talks with the union, which is a recognized majority union, by the way, of the four bargaining units here at TCL. So, saying this with workers, it is essentially further trauma, really, that is being imposed on workers. Essentially could be likened in the analogy of dangling the carrot to workers, really. But in this case, sending home workers and targeting workers, really, by name, sending to the union those such names and indicating that these people's jobs are now redundant. When there are others who might be occupying positions in those said jobs who are very much willing to exit the organization at this stage for a multitude of reasons. Okay, you're welcome.